Alright people, long time no see. Been a while since I made a video like this, but got my wagon at GLD. So if you don't know the story, broke a bunch of stuff last year at the last event at Club FR, Hyperdrift Final. Basically, the brown car needs a whole bunch of stuff to be put back into commission. And originally my plan was to do all that over winter, but then some things happened. Basically, once I realized how much money it was going to cost me and seeing the way that the schedule is working out this year in terms of comps and stuff that I would do, I just basically decided to park the car this year. Just don't really have a desire too much to bust ass on it anymore. I've been doing that for a couple years now, and quite frankly got a little burned out. So basically what my plan was is to take my blue car and kind of make it look prettier and do some things with that. And so I started pretty much last year, I think winter time, I started tinkering with it, put a seat in it. I did hydro handbrake, a little bit of suspension stuff, and then mostly just fixing all the fiberglass that I had for that car, the fiberglass and the OEM ABS parts, or the Altezza front and things like that. So did all that, was in the process of bonding the fenders and stuff. So first event this year out at GLD, didn't vlog anything, but brought the car out here, luckily no aero on it, and I totaled it first lap into that yellow wall over there. So basically I bought this wagon last year as like a winter beater from a friend of mine. It was very rusty, very neglected car, had a lot of maintenance done to the engine and things like that, but needed quite a lot in terms of like suspension and bodywork and stuff. So since I had all the parts laying around from the blue car, I stripped that thing down to basically a bare shell and then started swapping things into this. And I'm actually pretty stoked with how it turned out. I'm using a different angle kit. It's the SD Rats angle kit. I got the ECU tune from Quantum Auto, because they do like a auto to manual conversion, and then they also do like a spicy tune. And the car feels great. No check engine lights, no lights on the dash, everything, like, it's so good. I did a bunch of kind of street car-ish stuff, since this car was always kind of intended to be like that if I decided to fix it up. Stock handbrake, I actually hid linkage and the hydro in there, and then I did the booster deletes that I made for the blue car. I actually just made a copy of the plate that my buddy Nick machined me for the brown car. I made a copy of that for the blue car, had that all on and installed, and then I crashed it, so I took that off of that car for this one. And then basically just traded Dan Drozda some fabrication work for some paint work on my fenders and my bumper and skirts and a rear lip and stuff, and made this thing look kind of nice. I found these dope 3-spoke wheels, which I'm super happy with. But yeah, I've been driving it around. Just really haven't felt like vlogging any of this stuff. Just didn't feel very substantial to me. So basically I already drove it once at Club FR. It was a great time. The car works great. This angle kit is absolutely phenomenal. And then car needed a clutch after that event because I put like a used OEM disc with an aftermarket eBay pressure plate. It just didn't work out, so I actually ordered a spec clutch, and that's in there now. I put a bunch of street miles on the car, so today I'm out here at GLD and I'm just gonna huck around and test it and have some fun with it. I drove it here, which I haven't done in years. Pretty much, I don't even think I drove the brown car a couple times when it had a GE in it, but now obviously that car is way beyond street driving to events, and since I had a truck and trailer, I always just trailered the blue car, but this thing is so nice to drive on the street. The only thing left I gotta do is figure out how to make cruise control work, but it's like I can cruise with AC and the radio on. It's perfect. So basically, street drove this here. I'm gonna beat the crap out of it and street drive it home. Hopefully, we'll see how it does. All right, first lap out. Just gonna get a feel for it. For this car, I actually bought a new tire gauge because I'm so used to running like, 8 PSI the tires on the brown car. So I had to go out and buy a new tire gauge that goes up to 150 because generally with this stock power stuff, at least these cars, because they make nothing, I try and run like 80 PSI. And actually, I think at Club FR, when I got my tires changed out, I put air in them, but I only had one of those like slidey gauges that goes up to 50, and I like maxed it out. But when I measured it afterwards, it was like only 60 PSI, which is not quite enough for this car's power level. So I've been running 205, 45, 17 Ironmans on this thing, and they feel great. Like, the car actually moves decent, but the pressures have to be way up. So now I've been running up about 80. That lap felt really good. Maybe feels like the wheel maybe touching the tie rod, which I did notice after driving at US Air and doing a bolt check afterwards, that there was a little bit of rubbing on the inside of the barrel of one of my front wheels. So I think I may be touching the tie rod when I get close to full angle. And that's the GS tie rods actually come out and have like a curve in them that goes around the lower ball joint when it's at higher angle. But that curve is actually hitting the inside lip of the wheel when it's turned full lock the other way. So I got to figure out a tie rod that's just straight. Hopefully that'll give me a little bit more angle. I tried to let it float too much, it didn't really work. So I just checked my tires, they were at 91 PSI, so that should be pretty good for today. One thing I'm trying to do today is kind of dial in rear tire wear if I can, because I basically stole the entire rear subframe out of the brown car, considering I need all new parts for the back end of that thing. It's more just like street car stuff that I had on the back of that. So considering I needed to redo it, I figure I might as well just throw the stuff from that car into this one so that I wasn't just having to flip tires all the time, burning the inside edge. This car steers so much better than the old one. Way too early. Nah. Trash line. Gotta remember to turn the AC off for the extra power, you know? You need that. Smoking it out. This car feels so good. That sucks. Hey, I turned my AC off this time.
Hopefully I got a better line so I can eject.
That's fine.
Hey, way better.
I was ready for it.
Way better entry.
I saw the panic hands. I knew it was coming.
Honestly, that's the first time I felt like close to the dirt, but I never hit that line. I was going in, so sorry.
I thought dude was gonna launch a reverse. Did you see that?
Yeah.
explain yourself here, because I think that requires explanation.
I don't want this. No, it's just, I don't know. It's like, it won't light back up after it like falls off. And I think it's got the throttle thing like breaking up. It wasn't doing it good earlier. Earlier it was a couple runs where it ran fine, but now it's just like on and off throttle too much. I feel like, I don't know, the way the tune is, maybe like bogs it or something. Tuner. But
oh yeah. So his car was breaking up or something. It's not his fault. I mean, it's definitely his fault because he's the one that tuned it.
No, 100% my fault. But no, it's like if I'm in it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so it's like go in it good on power. Then it's like right here I check up, but like once it's like I let out the first initial power band, like when I launch, it's like ba-da-da-da-da-da. But once I let it like fall fully out of boost, like I can't ever light it back up. Even if I like, I can like literally have it to the floor and drop it and nothing. It's like nothing, you know, just like bogs. Or like fuel cuts. Sometimes it fucking pops too.
Well, you got a week to figure that out.
Yeah, I know. I'll be here every day now. I'm driving.
Oh, you fucker! Fuck you, dude! You bunted a fucking barrel at me! Oh, oh my god! I hope you saw that. Holy shit! I think his car broke up, and only on the last transition. That fucking sucks, dude. Oh man. Oh no, he lost the glass from his mirror. Shit happens. Dude punted a barrel just straight into my bumper. Your car got it way worse though.
No, mine's not even bad.
Yeah, but
just my mirror.
Your mirror is trash.
Just my mirror
and
my mirror
the visor. Yeah. And the visor. Oh, it's scratched too, and not a big deal. He's got to repaint it. Yeah.
We need paint.
Visor broke a little bit. No big deal.
You think I should cut it?
Unplug it.
I can't get the. I don't think it's plugged.
Oh no, it's plugged on the other side. Oh, we'll figure it out. Really? GTE X8. This is his first time ever trying to drift. This sounds so good though. Damn. There we go.
too much sausage,
A
man.
little too much.
I
That
wanted
was
a big
great.
steak
Otherwise,
breast,
though, that was very aggressive. I like it. Throw in the garbage. Good day. Good day. Good cars. Got to dial some stuff on Todd's. Let's make sure that this thing's good for street driving on the track. Both seem to work great. The only thing I'd like to do is put a 411 or a 4.3 from an FRS BRZ into that. But proud of this dude. Drove good. Got some not so great tandems and still some tandems. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of it. Thanks for watching.